What's good, YouTube? Your boy back, Big Mo, Big Rolls Royce, with another video. First and foremost, blessings up to God. Thank you for everything. I also want to say, I hope your day is going well. My day is going swell. I'm back with the third episode of TJ Hunt's video, and this one is called Finish the BMW GT3 Rear End. It's huge. So I want to say, sub up. It only takes 2 seconds. Down there, hit the post notification bell. It only takes 2 seconds. It will alert you to when I upload a video and we can watch it together. The faster you click it will almost be like we're watching it together. Now, I want to say thank y'all for tuning in. It's been swell. I'm going to go ahead and get this video started up. Without further ado, let's get into it.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 4 of turning my
episode 4, guys,
into an M4 GT3. In the last episode, we assembled the rear fenders and the lower rear bumpers to the car to finally give us an idea of what the rear end of the car is going to look like. As you guys can see in the last episode, we cut out the rear quarter on...
Hold on, guys. Let me go ahead and set this now so it doesn't audibly change on us and the video messes up. I don't want any of that for you guys. Let's see if I can get it to 1080 if this thing cuts down. Let's see if we can get it to 1080p. Hopefully it doesn't mess up for us.
On the left and right side. Once we cut this out, we were able to finally mount up the GT3 rear fender, the lower GT3 fender, and the rear portion of the bumper. This gave us a really good idea of what both sides were going to look like, but today we're going to focus on mounting the rear bumper and swapping out the stock trunk for the GT3 full carbon fiber trunk lid. You guys are also going to see a new face today in the shop, and that is... Ow. And that is Kyle. If you guys haven't watched this channel for the past, I don't know, 5 years, you guys have seen Kyle. He's done work on my 350, on Selena. He's done work on Selena. He's done work on random exhaust stuff for the S14, the BRZ. Welcome back, Kyle.
Welcome.
Kyle.
Welcome back, Kyle. Well, hey, welcome back, Kyle. One of the things we really want to focus on for this build is we really want to try and do everything in-house. So Kyle's main role while he's here is going to be our full-time fabricator for this build. There's a lot of unknowns with this car, as you guys know, and it requires a lot of fabrication to actually get it to fit. It's not just a body kit. It has a lot of elements in the body design and aero that we need a fabricator. Typically in the past, we outsource this work, but we're really trying to keep everything inside of these walls for this build. So you're going to see throughout the whole entire series is going to have a full fabrication setup in this little fab section that we're going to be building later in this episode. So get used to seeing them. We're leveling up, baby. We're trying to make it better. This is our second take. Kyle's nervous. He owns KL Fab. You guys have seen him in the past. He doesn't know what to say. He's a little camera shy.
What's up, guys? Saw, dude.
It's customer middle name, social security, address. Go.
Yeah. Last 4
Kyle Lum, 6493.
So we were talking about like the unknowns that we have right now are the carbon diffuser and the carbon wheel wells that come with the factory BMW kit. We were discussing that we might have to come up with either the battery portion of it or this portion of it. We don't know yet. So I was just drawing a little line. We were talking about what to trim out. So Kyle complimented my radiused edges here. He tried to cut himself on this and couldn't because either he's a pussy or I did a good job cleaning up or we did. You clean this corner up. Nice job, dude. Yeah, we're just talking about where to fit the diffuser, how to mount the fenders, how much we're gonna have to trim. Like we're gonna have to trim this little structural brace real quick. And let me get up real quick. Oh, that took a lot of energy. I'm pretty chilly. Do you have a jacket or anything like that?
I do. Like a work jacket.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
like a quilted interior to keep you extra warm?
I like to protect all of my body from the waist to my neck and my sleeves.
Oh, well.
And I also like something that's not thin. I like to be really warm, like ridiculous.
Just a heads up, guys. I was a little sick last video, so I didn't seem that kind of uppity. I still had to give something out for you guys. I just wanted something for you guys to watch and be entertained and watch with me. And I do apologize for that. From here on out, it's going to be better. Let's get back into it. I like those little pauses, I'm sorry.
Oh, so you mean something with superb, high-quality material that feels amazing and not cheap? Oh, I have something for you.
Oh, wait. I only wear jackets with my name on them. You guys do it all.
That looks sick, dude. I love that. Where'd you get it?
Hunco.com.
You may have noticed an incredibly
You can have
deep
the
pocket that I
jacket.
pulled that amazing jacket out of. Well, our Hunco cargo pants are live as well. These will
Nah, he didn't pull them bitches
There's
out the
tons
pocket.
of room in these
Hold
pockets.
on.
And well,
He pulled that
That's sick.
fucking coat out of his pocket?
Oh, wait. I only wear jackets with my name on them.
He
Oh, wait. I only wear
did.
jackets with my name on them. You guys do it all.
That looks sick, dude.
You got
I love
something
that. Where'd you
there,
get it?
bud.
Hunco.com.
you may have noticed an incredibly deep pocket that I pulled that amazing jacket out of. Well, our Hunco cargo pants are live as well. These will get you looking right. There's tons of room in these pockets, and they're straight cut with the option to cuff at the bottom. Additionally, you guys have been asking for the key holders to come back. Well, guess what?
the
They are
chill
also
spot,
restocked.
y'all.
If you head over to the Hun Company right now, you can shop for the work jacket, the cargo pants, as well as the key holder. And if you can't find your size, use the shop by size feature at the top of the website. You can filter out what size you're looking for, so you don't waste any time, and you can come back to this video and see how this trunk fits, because we're running out of time, damn it! You guys have also been saying this in the comment section and we're listening to, and we actually planned ahead of you guys, and we're saving bits and pieces of the GT3 kit, full carbon fiber. We're gonna be throwing these into the orders for this drop that just went live. So there's only gonna be probably like 30 or 40 pieces of this stuff, so if you order something, we're gonna throw it in. Good luck.
Can't fit
Hopefully it's
any of
a
that
order.
shit.
Put like a
So I
half inch
can't
wide
order it.
lip to receive the fender
Yeah,
liner.
I
and
can't
then
get
put a
any
tab
carbon
so you can
fiber
get hardware
pieces.
for the fender liner, and then we could do like a foam gasket, I feel like, and then you can seal in that area with his fabrication and the factory carbon from the kit. Chop this and then figure out how we want to tie in that carbon again to this area and seal this area. I think I want to leave this on until we do the bumper, because this will be our guideline for the bumper. And then once we get that on and the bumper's exactly where we want it, we'll have all the the witness marks.
Ooh.
So when we bolt this back on, like even if we want, we
Dylan,
can,
baby
like,
boy,
do a
I
little
fuck
drag mark
with
or
you,
something
bro.
like
With that nail?
that. So anyways, I don't want to cut into that.
Okay.
I want to cut this.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, that's just not going to come out. There's too much bonding in there, and it's pinched and molded to it.
All the way back
There's
there.
too much.
Oh!
I just know I'm going to, like, it's going to release, and I'm just going to lose a finger on this or break this window, and it's not worth it.
Hey!
Look at the contour. No cuts, baby.
This is about right here.
Yeah, so
And
all I
it's
care about is
freaking-
wherever this is intrusive. I think this tucks in the majority of it, right, under here, because this line is here.
Yeah.
So it's going to pop out quite a bit, but this is going to come in here. So I think if you just come down just under this lip, I'd say like,
Well, we're gonna ditch all. How much we have the fender wells?
yeah, we're going to ditch all that. I'd say kind of like for the time, we can always trim more, right?
Yeah.
So I'd say like follow the top of that a little bit, or like pick a line that you like here, and then pick a line you like here, and then follow the line.
Wait, are we gonna do the side skirts?
Yeah. No, I'm just showing you where to trim.
Got me
Or
excited.
we're discussing.
Got me
it. I'm not
excited,
showing
dog.
you. Yeah, like if you want to do this.
Oh!
Smells like rubber.
I like it. So it sounds like I'm drifting.
We'll do that for now.
Roughly, whatever you feel comfortable with, but I think keeping a large chunk on the bottom makes me happy.
Okay.
Actually,
A lot of you guys have been wondering where that car
The
is. I'm not gonna say
CPU on
much. Actually, I will.
the
It's my
CPU is
C8.
doing
gone.
way
You get to
better
take up
now that
orders.
I have it
That's
on
right.
1080p.
Check this out.
and
Driving.
720p.
No check engine light.
I'm not
What?
sure
What's the D
what
stand
the
for?
issue of that was.
Driven.
Oh,
but
hell yeah.
It looks better as far as
Yeah,
my OBS.
little shout out to all
It-
you guys. If
it's
you're gonna be at LS
topping
Fest in Vegas at the end
13,
of
maybe
April,
15
I'm gonna be there
CPU
with my
usage
C8 with its new
and
motor
still
setup.
holding
Big
at 60
shout out and
frames
thank you
per
to
second.
Boost District. They're based
I'm
out of
enjoying
Texas.
this.
I don't want to get too deep
I
into it right
think
now
this
because
is
this is not what this
the way
video
I
is
would
about.
have to
But
do
my
it.
C8 got a full-on revival, changed the motor completely, running a new forced induction system. The car is working better than it ever has. Boost District, little shout out, little sprinkle of love to you guys. We're gonna do a full episode with them on the drag strip when we take it out at LS Fest on Saturday. I'm gonna be there.
I'm gonna go just to watch you get a bad time. I am gonna be there.
Are you really gonna go?
On my own accord. I'm gonna high five you. We're not really friends off camera, so I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, dude, good to see you."
Every time I put my phone on the charger, my phone says that to me.
We're doing uniform, but for the side skirts, they pop in right here, so all this goes bye-bye. Same with a lot of this.
That's pretty okay right there.
Just getting the bulk out. These are super weird.
You look like Urkel.
Like my grandma.
Yeah.
I gotta read something after this.
The side skirt, I don't know. All we've been able to do is hold it up to it until we drop it on jack stands and move the arms. We can't tell where the side skirt goes. But I'm pretty okay with looking at how the arch of the quarter panel goes. I think it intrudes on this anyways. So I think if you hardline this all the way to this flat line, I'm totally okay with that.
Okay.
That's my favorite. Is like you can always flap disc more or whiz wheel or bite it with your teeth, depending on how strong your bones are. Because teeth are just bones that are exposed. Can you fucking believe that?
I did not know that.
These are just bones. Like the same as your forearm. Calvin, okay, the mistake was you. So good at this. Calvin, stop. I'm trying to be really smooth and take this with me, okay?
Take this with me?
No. That was really funny. The world will never know. That was really funny.
That was pretty great.
He's just gathering blackmail information off us.
Yep.
He has a job here, and then his personal job is just getting blackmail for extortion.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, when this build's over, you guys are
Wait, no, you don't get to do that.
I'm not doing it.
I get to do this.
We get to do this.
There's no you in me. Wait.
No.
Wait.
Do it. Wait. So what I want to do right now, install the other arrow catch, and then I want to get a little ruler kind of thing to gap between the whole trunk, so we can put it up against it and have our trunk gap to the bumper. And then if you come over here and look inside of this slot, directly in that, you can see his paint. Like sometimes you can put the arrow catch pins in the arrow catch and mark it, but it has too much fluctuation. So I'd like to take just like a screwdriver and hold it dead straight, hammer it real quick as like a center punch, and then drill our hole. Calvin also wants to bolt the other scoops, like the end caps that tie it into the quarter panel to the bumper. I know we can all latch it together. So you could put this on and put like grease on it and make your mark, etc. But what I was saying is there's so much fluctuation that it's better just to kind of like get a line of sight with the screwdriver and give it a quick little tap if there's too much play, which is great for mounting it because you can kind of mount it at any direction. But for trying to line it up perfectly onto the trunk panel, we ain't gonna do that. Not today.
I like how you guys are hearing Dylan in the background, like as if
Pure authentic also.
it's not. You guys think it's an act? No.
It's not.
I'm finding the factory body cap by going to the trunk and the door. And so this is the thickness that I want. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to find something that I can make out of like plastic or something non-abrasive, so I can put it in between the trunk and the bumper, so it centers the bumper and locates it in a pretty factory way. And the gap isn't too far down, too high up, so it looks like it matches.
All
like
uniform.
Yeah, so even like the factory is even a little off. Phillips screwdriver is my tool of choice right now. So we'll line this up, right? We'll mount everything. We'll hold it where we want. I'll put this in here, and then this will hopefully be the body, and then I'll use it as a punch. Hammer it, center punch it, and then we drill the hole, the diameter of this. Oh!
Which is 60 million kilometers.
My mom is not an asteroid. Oh yeah? Well, your mom's kind of maybe like the tertiary moon of Jupiter. Yeah. Maybe it inhabited some life at some point. Maybe it's frozen over. Maybe it's larger than our moon. I don't fucking know.
That was a really good science reference.
Big ass celestial.
I'm sorry, what time is
Where'd
it?
you get 'em in?
Oh, it's NOS time.
Stop! No. You won't take down the whole thing right now.
It burns. It burns. I hate it. I didn't like to do it. Oh, sick. Thanks.
Amazing.
I'm gonna get so much work done. Why am I crying?
I'm gonna go get myself a dog.
Amazing.
Thanks, dog.
I don't think that was worth a meme now.
No. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. Ooh, is this with the hardware that came with the kit? It is with the hardware that came with the kit. Huh?
That was weird.
What was that?
Yeah, no.
That was weird.
Hey, we're gonna put on the thing now, right?
You said that was weird.
Hey, all you people, won't you listen to me?
Okay, so it's topping out at 20 now, so it's going up and
Hey,
down.
man,
for
you
the
gotta
CPU.
try this sandwich.
Before it was
It's
topping out
no
at 30.
ordinary
35,
sandwich.
40.
It's the tastiest sandwich
it's
of the
significantly
sea.
lower,
Yeah,
which is
skip it,
way better.
Yeah. You've seen that episode, right? I didn't just do all that and you didn't know what it was, right? Because that would have been
Sounds
weird.
so familiar, but
Because that would have been really weird if you didn't know what that was.
for sure wasn't weird.
Jellyfish jelly sandwich?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I do. Yeah. SpongeBob. If you haven't watched it, go back in time 25 years and watch it.
Cut.
What's new?
Cut.
Hold on. You guys.
She said my boot.
Calvin, it's not me.
Oh, no, I gotta split my little more. Yeah. No, we'll wait.
Open the trunk.
Oh,
Who was that?
Anthony!
No, that was you.
That was not
Frog spaghetti. Feel
You don't even need to do arrow catches. It's mounted.
I'm feeling very energetic right now.
That's actually it's pretty solid.
You won't stand on that.
I won't stand on it. But you almost don't even need to.
You can put the taillights in, close the bumper, and then use my little out. Episode's done. No. Okay, stop. Episode's done. Cool. It's mounted. We're good.
Roll the outro.
Alright, guys. Is
Hey, wait. If we
Oh,
go past that,
We should take the foam out, you guys.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose my mind. I have these good ideas, and this is them. Hey guys, I came up with an idea that only solely I made up that idea. Look at him. That's the face of a man who came up with the idea.
Yeah. I'm a genius. It's in my IQ.
Yeah.
Oh!
Alright, Dylan's idea. Take the foam off. Thanks for enacting that, you guys. Hear me out.
You gotta shave that?
cut it up, cut it all out. And I'm singing in cadence to the song. Something's wrong with me.
that fits a lot better.
Something's wrong.
Much better. Number one guy, A5. High five? A1. I'm having a stroke. Does anyone else smell burnt toast? Body panel gap. Finder fillers. So we're gonna go like this, and that's that. And we're gonna go over here. Ooh, actually, uh-oh. No, I lied. Not good.
I mean, look at the factory body gap. Look at it here. That is literally the distance in which you were trying to shim. Like, if anything, I would maybe go like that, so it's the same.
I'm sorry this pole's been in the way. I'm sorry we've been in your way. If you want to step back and get like an eye level shot
Here, sit here.
of the body line. So see how it's a little low on this side? So all we're gonna do is like that. And then to transfer,
I'm
so
sorry,
I'll
I just feel
this again,
really
nice
better
Phillips.
today.
We're gonna eyeball this straight in here, just like that.
But did you make your holding it? Like, how do you?
We're gonna hit it with a hammer.
Oh, okay.
Dead
See
center.
that right there? There's your outline.
And I'm dead level.
Just
dead
an
center.
idea.
That's a great idea. Honestly, that's f***ing awesome. Take a Sharpie and don't f*** up. That looks good. Do you guys want to remove that so we can...
Dylan, what's to your right?
These
Sounds
guys,
like
they're
a
always
Dude, it's just like the Alien movie.
like
where
they're
Ripley's
always
just like,
having fun.
and the one's like,
man.
that was yo.
The dots were made because we're going to be making the anchor points for the arrow catches off of these dots. So we use the flashlight to cast a shadow to where the anchor is lined up. So if you hand the standoff to me, and then we'll be able to drill a hole through here, adjust the
old
depth
people
that we
faces.
need to
The
have the
old people
provision
faces.
view where it's supposed to catch the arrow catch, and then boom, you have mount points. Stop waving your standoff all over me.
I'm just holding.
Don't do it.
Oh my. How you crack?
Let's drill. Let's drill it up, baby.
You got that right?
I got that.
I appreciate
I
that.
got it.
You saw f***ing nothing.
This is gonna loose boy it.
Stop, dude! I thought I was in your way, but I was the way, dude. Oh, TJ.
How?
Oh, that's good stuff. Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah, you see that?
That's nice.
That's nice.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
That adds a lot.
Bum, bum, bum,
Calm the
bum,
fuck
bum,
out.
bum.
One of my favorite pieces of the whole entire kit.
Yeah, that's.
Dylan, what the fuck was going on right here? Let me know. Please, I gotta know this. Like, what the fuck was Dylan doing? To me, Dylan was tweaking when he did this shit. I don't know what the fuck is, where his brain went. But they are wily. Come on. What's going on? Alright, let's see, because this was wild.
You got that right?
I got that.
I appreciate
I
that.
got it.
You saw f***ing nothing.
Alright, watch this, guys.
gonna
Watch
lose, boy.
this after this clip here. Look, oh, shit.
Stop, dude! I thought I was in your way, but I was the way, dude.
Look at this.
Jay,
Look how
ow.
he stands behind him. What?
Oh, that's
Is
good
he
stuff.
teaching him
Oh,
how
that's
to
good stuff.
put on body kits? Or play golf? Or something?
Oh,
What
wow.
the fuck?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That adds a lot.
Bum, 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 bum.
One of my favorite pieces of the whole entire kit, mainly because it literally weighs this much.
Damn.
It feels like a piece of paper. It's the thinnest carbon of the whole entire kit. I mean, check this out. I don't know what this is for. This is probably for something, but like, it's very cool. So what we're gonna do now that that rear bumper pretty much like soft mounted, we are going to take off the trunk and lay this down just to get a visual representation of what this looks like. Briefly gonna talk about
I
this
know
a little
what that
bit
is.
because this is probably one of the most largest conversational pieces we've
That's
had
the-
off camera
that's
about
the
what to do
asshole
with this
skin of
trunk
an ant.
setup. This trunk is dedicated for a race
That's
car,
what that
as is the
is.
whole entire kit. But there are some pieces of the kit that really having a race car design in mind doesn't really impede it being a street car. This piece,
I know for
however,
sure.
has a big hole in the top.
me
It
see,
also
hold on.
has a little scoop for air. Now, all of that is because on the race car, they actually have a fair amount of electronics that sit in the rear trunk. I don't know if it's actually rear cooled, but I do know that there is a alternator back there and other things like that that generate a lot of heat. So they use the aerodynamics of the car and they use this little ducting to cool off the electronics that sit in the rear end of the car. So that's why that is there. But when it comes to actually being a street car, we're gonna have a big hole right here, which we definitely don't want because in the event that it's raining or we're using this car and we have stuff in the trunk, it's obviously gonna get stolen, which then leads the question, well, we could just like fiberglass this off or put a piece of carbon and close it all up, which is one option. When it comes to the trunk of the car, we want it to be as functional as possible. And as you can see, this is such a thin piece, like I can bend this whole entire thing. When we try to modify to put brackets on this so that the car actually hinges like a trunk, this thing kind of becomes not the most rigid piece that we kind of want. And
Isn't
when it
that
comes to
just
actually making the
disrespectful?
mounts for the gooseneck, the swan neck, it comes out of the trunk and then is responsible for having the wing. There's like chassis mounted base plates that go underneath it. Long story short is what I'm trying to tell you guys that we've been thinking about running the stock trunk or modifying the stock trunk to look like this trunk just because this piece of paper isn't going to be the best thing for a street car. But we did want to go ahead and fit it on the car just so we can see what it looks like. And maybe when it's on the car, it might give us some other feeds of inspiration on how we can modify this so it better suits the street car.
Probably gonna hit the latches or the hinges.
No.
Wrong, wrong, Dylan, you're wrong.
Oh, it's gotta
Oh man, see, this is what I didn't want to do. I didn't want to put it on and then be like, damn, we have to run this trunk. I don't know, because like,
looks so sick, dude.
yeah, it is
Got
really
so much
sick.
added like just the body lines that it adds.
It just won't open though.
Check this
You
out.
put a
Watch.
fat inlander.
Ta-da! Yeah.
Open it. Oh, open the trunk again. Yeah, thanks. If none of this was here, if you effectively like removed all of this, would it be like a skin for the OEM trunk? Could you like?
We're not skinny.
Or we saw some comments are like, oh, get the CSL trunk. I did look into getting the CSL trunk. The CSL trunk, if you order it from BMW, from my account when I order it, it's still like $20,000. So didn't want to do that.
I'm
Oh, that's aggressive.
Wow. We can modify it to make it work.
Here's my potential idea, and it's a little like show car-y more than functional, but that's kind of, we're mixing it, right? So we don't have to skin the whole trunk, potentially from the taillights up, and we take the bottom section and we adhere this with like a faux arrow catch to it, and then it still has the recess cutouts, but it has the recess for the wings, and this would still be BRG under it, but it have the aesthetic of this and the dry carbon.
Not a bad idea.
It's
And
not
then-
a terrible idea.
And then
That's an idea.
and then look at the line of the
Because
top.
right now this is
it would
just
sit on
recessed a
the
little
factory
bit.
trunk. Yeah,
And
and this will give.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! With the wing, I can see. Oh, I'm absorbing it all. We're gonna skin the trunk and add it on top.
This trunk is, it's like, I don't know what you want to call it, but like multiform. So there's like the skin of it and the inside. So the thought is to cut along this line right here, split the trunk.
Today, right now.
We could.
Let's do it.
Split the trunk in half, split it in half.
Let's fucking do it.
See this backside right here, the structural portion of the carbon?
Yeah.
Get rid of all the backside, trim the taillight pockets, and then put the arrow catches in wherever they go, and then literally panel bond this to the factory trunk. And then,
use the same pasty material we used for the carbon roof on the Supra.
oh yeah, oh god, it'll never go anywhere. Yeah, so it'll have all the aesthetics of this rear end, but the total weather seal and factory trunk latch and all that stuff of that trunk.
Oh, I just got so excited.
And right
I
here,
didn't-
this part, right, this would sit lower since we skin this and use this as an over fender. So if we skin this and over fender it, the
What
height.
we take with this idea is that if we cut this now, if we take this lower part and put it on the back side of that trunk, and it for some reason doesn't fit like a glove like we think,
I'm not.
we're in the hole.
No, we're not. I'm not worried about it because we can take a hacksaw to that, and then we can panel bond it, and it'll be sealed, and we'll still have the carbon overlay. Because we're gonna have to cut holes for the air catches anyways, unless we just wash at the back, which we totally can too. But this still has a recess by like a 1/4 inch. You know what I'm saying? So like
Well, but
we're
we-
gonna have to hack
we-
the
we-
trunk up to fit
Okay.
these in.
You're right.
I'm less worried about it because we're gonna trim from the taillight pocket up, the taillight pocket
All
down.
right, you ready for this? In 3, 2, the next clip is about to be us cutting this up. 1, here we go. Doesn't fit like a glove like we think,
I'm not.
we're in the hole.
No, we're not. I'm not worried about.
Sorry, boys. Give me a second here. But so far, it's going good. I can't lie. Just bear with me as the video catches up. Okay? Few seconds. This computer always moves pretty slow with me. Just trying to get some things done really quick. Come on, come on. Don't do me dirty.
Yeah, so it'll have all the aesthetics of this rear end.
We're back, boys. We're back. We're back.
But the total weather seal and factory trunk latch and
Make
all that stuff
sure
of that
that's
trunk.
correct for us.
so
It's on
And
auto.
and right here,
didn't-
this
Right,
part,
right.
right? This would sit lower since we skin this and use this as an over fender. So if we skin this and over fender it, the height of all the panels will be the exact same.
The only problem and risk that we take with this idea is that if we cut this now, if we take this lower part and put it on the back side of that trunk, and it for some reason doesn't fit like a glove like we think,
I'm not.
we're in the hole.
No, we're not. I'm not worried about it because we can take a hacksaw to that, and then we can panel bond it, and it'll be sealed, and we'll still have the carbon overlay. Because we're gonna have to cut holes for the air catches anyways, unless we just wash at the back, which we totally can too. But this still has a recess by like a 1/4 inch. You know what I'm saying? So like
Well, but
we're
we-
gonna have to hack
we-
the
we-
trunk up to fit
Okay.
these in.
You're right.
I'm less worried about it because we're gonna trim from the taillight pocket up, the taillight pocket
All right,
down.
you ready for this? In 3, 2, the next clip is about to be us cutting this up. 1, here we go.
That's 2 trunks now.
I thought we were gonna do the other way.
Oh, my bad.
Just kidding.
Quarters have like a 3 mil standoff because the edge is lip. So we don't want this thickness because that's like 1 or like half. We want this thickness. So I don't have to grind all this out. But when we body mold it, so I think that it's okay. It's not as much work as we thought because, you know, I don't have to grind all of this down to one layer.
But like all of this is gonna have to get
Yeah, this all have to get like
chopped off.
air sawed all the way. Air sawed. Yeah. So this is like a mil thick, if not less. So when we skin it, the thing that's gonna touch it is this portion of it, this double layer. Because if you look at this thickness, that's gonna match the rest of the quarter panel more. So we're just gonna buzzsaw all this pointing inwards, remove all this big clunky stuff, and then take the little die grinder sander and then just bottom all this out to this level.
Out there trimming the carbon fiber trunk. Calvin and I are going ahead and just getting the trunk ready. We have a duckbill on here. We're gonna yank this off and get this trunk ready to transfer those pieces so we can start test fitting it to see if it fits how we want. Yesterday, we got a lot done, actually more than I thought we were gonna do in that day. The boys stayed a little bit later and got a little more trimming work done on the trunk. So we're gonna do the last little 5% left to complete the project. And then we're gonna put the trunk on together and do a quick little mock-up with some 3M tape until the trunk back on the car.
This is my new captain because captain over there is cutting up carbon fiber. What am I doing?
As you can hear.
We're gonna take down the heat shield. Pretty much just killing time. We're waiting on the diffuser, and we're probably gonna have to cut all this battery tray away, probably most of this, and then do sheet metal work to make it look finished. This has to come out anyway.
Oh, I really didn't want that to happen because we already cut the trays for where the fuse boxes and stuff are, or were.
There's fuse boxes there?
Yeah, all those electronics in there were in the corners where we cut them out, and there was like grounds and stuff.
We're doing wiring.
Yeah. So you saying that the battery tray has to go kind of fucking sucks. Perfect.
Who's there?
Yes, can we help you, madam? Hey.
Are you impressed?
Good. I'm very impressed. That looked like.
I got it.
You committed to
I
this.
did. I did commit to that.
Wow.
Nice one, Tony. Oh. Please, dude.
I'm kidding.
We're gonna go ahead and chuck the wheels back on the car because we have the great idea of taking this thing outside. Not only one, to get a cool view of the car with the trunk and the bumper and the whole rear hips on, but when the car is off the lift, we can actually get these big side skirts, which are right here, and we can put them to the side of the car so we can see how they fit. We can't do it with the car on the lift just because the jack point mounts on the car are pretty shallow to the depth of the chassis, and these side skirts, because they're for the GT3 car, go in like almost 1.5 to 2 feet. So there's no way for us just to test it. So having the car off the lift is gonna be a great opportunity for us to see how it mounts up. This is a great time to tell you guys that today's video is sponsored and brought to you by Movement Watches. As many of you guys know, Movement has been partnered with us for the last 7 years. And not only do they make affordable, stylish watches, they've also dove into men's jewelry, women's accessories and jewelry, and also eyewear. One of my favorite items is their blue tint glasses, which filter out blue light from all the phone screens and stuff, which help protect our eyes. And you guys can always use my code TJHunt to save 15% off of everything. But this month, Movement is doing something super special. Movement is teaming up with Beam to give you guys the opportunity to make a bigger impact in your community with every purchase. Movement is upping their donation pledges like never before by giving 1% to 4 charities that we're passionate about through Beam. So at checkout, you can choose which nonprofit you'd like Movement to donate 1% of your purchase at no extra cost. Hunt & Company has done a lot of donating to charities over the last couple of years, and it's always great to see other companies do that. So shout out to Movement, we love you, and thank you for being our proud partner and sponsor of this channel.
Dude. Sick fitment.
Cali flush, dog. That's how we do it out here.
That's a whole foot.
TCB. I'm gonna trim these carbon pieces. These taillight pockets. I cut the trunk in half this way, and then I'm gonna remove the taillight pocket portion and then trim it to the thickness. So you can put this as a fascia on that as well. Also, what happens if you don't stabilize whatever you're cutting, when your saw goes in and out, if you don't stabilize it, it just grabs a tooth and then the whole unit goes in and out instead of cutting it.
Another one of you lucky viewers could get this in your order.
I'll just do it alone.
Go for it.
It's
You got
fine.
it.
It's
I believe
fine.
in you.
I need help.
Damn, wow.
This is a really great idea. I'm really hyped on this.
Thank you.
Yo, sick ride height.
Stance life, bro. You know how it is. I don't care. I'm all about that fitment life. I don't care about destroying anything.
Good. Hold up the side skirt while we wait.
Oh, we could do that. Hashtag fitment, dog. Stance life, dog.
Just an idea. You could even just put it on the ground.
We need to like chop all of this off, or like section this hole. It won't even get there.
Damn, Dylan.
Wow, that looks pretty fire.
Damn, Dylan.
Wow, that does look really good.
Is it hitting where the arrow catches should be?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it follows this contour right here, and this cuts back like a quarter of an inch. So if we want, I can just go.
Do you want to cut it right now?
No, I want to just like roll it and see it.
Can I sit it down or do you think it'll
It's gonna fall. Let's get tape.
We're gonna put tape on this now just to hold it in place. We do need to make the cuts around the arrow catches because the body lines are a little bit different right here. But for the time being and for the purpose of this idea, we can now see what it looks like with the chunk down.
Neat.
Wow. Cool, let's start this baby up.
It's open down pipe, yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's gonna be
So
loud
this
as
will be kind of what it sounds like.
kind of, yeah.
Front left bumper missing.
You can start it.
Yell at you in German.
It is so loud. Damn!
God, it sounds like trash, but it looks so f***ing sick.
Oh! Wow!
Oh, I'm gonna shut the trunk because your trunk button works. It goes in right dead center.
Dude, that's tight.
Look at that.
Really good.
Dude, it looks like an FD car with like how high the rear end is with like the whole there's like no bumper. It reminds me of like an FD car. Oh, I can't wait to put that diffuser on. Oh my god.
I need a QVC slight rotation now, if you could. Thank you. So what we have here is a BMW Motorsport factory supplied rear. Keep rotating, please.
He's not filming.
I don't care. It's for me, not him. Rocker panel bracket for our side skirt / rocker panel replacement. Yep, a little faster. Thank
We're
you.
gonna go this way.
And so we have front, middle, and rear rocker panel brackets from BMW Motorsport, which will help locate the side skirt, which I'm really excited for, and I hope it works. Otherwise, we're gonna have to adapt them to make it work. Did I do good, Calvin? You want these?
I was reading the script, making sure you said. When I give Dylan the script, he knows exactly what to say and how to say it. TJ fumbles the bag every time, and you guys can hear it.
That's fucking right. I got these smooth lips.
Yeah, if you notice, whenever TJ talks, it's I have to cut. But when Dylan talks, it's cut.
Tight.
Let's see. It's cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, right?
Oh yeah, dude. So,
I just want to drive my Supra.
Dylan, do we put the viewers on?
Okay, so Yerba Mate has now come out with quite a few flavors. I'm a peach tea kind of guy myself. Their peach is kind of like a hint of peach, but our go-to has always been the Yerba Mate. No! Enlightened.
All we drink is nos.
Or
No.
a competitor, depending
No!
on who signs the bill.
No.
My bad, you're right.
Bad, Dylan.
I'll go get.
There's options. I don't know which way we'll go with it, but we could like cut this at a radius, skin it, and then plate the inside, depending on what it looks like. Because the fender is gonna be right here, and you're gonna see this. Depending on like, oh yeah. Depending on with like your wheel package, like, is this gonna be an issue? I don't know. Do you think this would be ugly if we left it bulky?
I don't think so, because the louvers and the fender will be over like this. The only time you see it is looking up and under.
Okay, so we'll probably leave that then. Well, this has to be
like to keep the structural rigidity of that frame horn.
yeah. So all this is gonna go, but I want to remove all this, obviously.
So, do you want to cut this today?
If you want, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to it as long as
It's
you
just
don't-
gonna be a rough. It's gonna be a rough cut, and then we'll take it down to where it's
Yeah.
gonna live. Don't judge on the rough cuts.
Oh, they love to judge the rough cuts.
Oh, I know.
I also saw a lot of comments in the last video and like throughout all the episodes. A lot of you guys are like questioning or worried about structural integrity, and that is at the forefront of our process. We uploaded a clips video. I'm gonna link it down below. It's pretty much our second channel where we're releasing a lot more discussions and in-depth thought processes about how we're doing this kit, because we are modifying the chassis pretty heavily and safety is a huge concern. Kyle here, it comes from a large background of he tubed the front end on Selena, so we're very aware and we're making sure that we're covering those bases so I don't end up dead if I ever get in a car accident in this car. I don't want to die, at least not in this thing. So we're going to make sure that all the cuts we do, we're really going to make sure that that's an important factor for us. I just want to address that. We're going to move on to the side skirts of the car. This is probably one of the more difficult areas, and we're just going to do some like research and development right now. We have brackets that somehow attach the side skirt to the chassis. We don't know where or how or at what point, so we're kind of exploring that. We had to trim quite a bit of the bottom of the rear quarter just to actually get the side skirt to hook around. I'm expecting we're gonna need to do some more trimming. Right now we're looking at the front because the front fender needs a lot trimmed out, and we're gonna be doing some exploratory cuts, which essentially will be minimum cuts just to kind of see what's behind the walls, because we think there's two sets of firewalls or one main firewall and like a faux firewall. It doesn't really make sense right now, but we're gonna show you guys as we make some cuts. We just need to see how much room we actually have, because a fair amount of room needs to be cleared out for the front fender and that side skirt, because it wraps all the way around before the fender starts. It sounds convoluted, but let me show you.
I think it might just be easier to leave this location, right? Instead of relocating it.
No, I wasn't talking about relocating it. I was saying like take this whole box away to get the fender in there.
Yeah,
And,
but
and
this
then
protrudes,
build another.
this protrudes just as much of that, if not more. So it's like, if this protrudes just as much, and then we can radius this so it curves in, I still don't think we need to trim this, right? If
Okay.
this is less than here, and we can't touch this, then it's
I
better
see.
for us to just trim the fender in that location. Still yes, radius this, but I don't know yet. I don't know. Maybe this back section here, you know?
Does all of this need to be trimmed for the side skirt?
No, I don't think so. If it comes in here, we're just gonna have to trim the fender. What the was that?
Oh, that's windshield wiper fluid.
Oh, he's peeing on you like a dog.
You can't mark your territory. I already peed on myself. I'm my own person.
Can't let it go because it'll make a mess.
Why is
Look,
this- dude,
dude.
dude, why are you still letting it happen? You little dribbly boy. Go to the doctor.
Is that what happens after you pee? You think you're done, and then you walk away,
Why
and you're
is
like,
this-
oh.
He's like, I shook 4 times. I literally. Dude, it smells so bad.
Does it?
It smells pretty good.
Windex.
It
I
smells
would
like
say it
soap.
smells good.
Smells
Yeah.
like soap. Okay, I'm gonna go
Okay.
pour all of it out
No, what? Why pour it out?
because we can't use it.
At all?
No,
You telling me I'm gonna lose my windshield wiper fluid?
it sits here on the other side.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're not. You did it on purpose. I know you did it on purpose with your weak little fingers.
Oh, I don't think we can do this if we're gonna delete that.
Yeah, we should start a
Oh.
new project. For sale, first highest bidder within 14 minutes. Starting.
10 minutes.
No,
ago.
starting now.
Oh my
One
god, it's
penny.
for sale.
Oh my god. So all I'm doing is we just traced the rear quarter panel lower portion where the scoop is. We drew a line to trace the underside of the
Hold on.
good, sounds bad.
great.
Too loud. If you ever want to know the point of sounds good, too loud, too loud.
God, dude, it just shakes me in the morning, and not the good way. The rear quarter scoop locates on this, and the inside flash portion with the lip goes to where this line is. Oh my God.
It won't stop today. Dude.
It's a Monday. It's not a Monday, but it's a fucking Monday. It's an F-18. There were a few 22s that flew by earlier, and they're way quiet.
Moving
It's
in
so
that
gnarly.
Hey, go back to the swamp. Swamp's that way.
Yo, gator joke, that was tight. Hey, hell yeah. Nice.
Whoever that guy is, he f***s.
Dude, that guy banged.
Did you identify what that was?
That? Yeah, F-18 before, just from audio. The newer they are, dude, they're so quiet. I was telling him we had an F-22 that flew by, almost silent, and then F-35 the other day was fucking super quiet.
Talking about jets.
Well, we were talking about side skirts, then we got interrupted.
New York Jets?
What?
New York Jets?
No, the New York Giants.
Go with Daniel Tomlinson.
Hi, I'm the Danny Tomlinson, and I would like the new video TVs. Yeah, we're just gonna trim this a little bit.
Oh my God!
A train now. A train, of course. Do you have something you want to say that's really loud that interrupts me?
No.
So, dude, it doesn't stop today. I'm gonna.
Oh, look, there it is. Bye, everyone. See you later. Nice to meet you. Goodbye. Oh, he's dead. Nope, not heavy enough.
Here, oh, do you want to pick it up? Did you want it?
All BMWs have these little, we call them pucks, but they're like just pads for like jacking points. We've been trying to fit this, Dylan's been trimming this, and we're like, it's not getting the depth that it needs to sit flush. We're like, let's just pop these off. We did it, and we thought we were gonna have more to cut.
Wait. We thought that we were gonna have to trim this back piece because we didn't think it was gonna be shallow enough. Well,
Watch this.
I'm just saying.
Oh!
Wow.
Okay.
Oh!
Okay.
Now it doesn't mount to anything yet. We're just holding it here, but you can see how. Give me the camera. I'll show them this view from down here.
Oh yeah, bud.
That is tight. Oh, you can look at this. Are you okay? Down this little triangle is where those mounts somehow. We have to figure out how they mount.
Yeah.
But it's really cool just to kind of see this. This isn't really gonna get done anytime soon, but to see where it's gonna lay is epic.
I think my favorite part is that I don't have to trim any of this beautiful roll carbon piece right here.
That's tight. That's super cool to see.
I'm his third head.
Dude, I was gonna get out of my head, bro. I was gonna make the same joke.
We're here together,
Noggin,
dude.
noggin.
Looks good. Whatever he said. I know absolutely everything because we're attached at the spinal cord.
What were you gonna say anything else?
I was, but I stopped myself.
I'm super stoked that we trimmed that section.
Wait. Oh, you didn't need to.
Not at all. Yeah, it's fine though. Well, the thing is, check this out. There's a fender here, and there's a fender well here. So you'll never see it. But I mean, we will make it nice.
Shocking discoveries were just made, and this is the trial and error process of this. We were just looking at the mount. We just put the camera down. We found one of the rear mounts. And we're like, oh,
Look how beautiful it fits in the front of
we
it.
found where this mount sits, and we've already been trying to like decipher this earlier in the day. We couldn't do it, and Dylan found where it fits, and we've already trimmed for it. But Dylan, why don't you show him how perfect
Look at
tolerance
the
is.
beautiful recess right here, and the body line right here. Unfortunately, this portion is missing. If I grab this and you pull that, now do it. Oh my god. Yeah.
I knew it was you, you fool.
Anyways,
your words
that goes in
wisely.
there.
Here's the piece. Someone decided to bend it. And who has the strength to do that besides him?
Wait, hold on, I'll fix it. I think it was like that or something. No. Was it like that?
I can't believe it was actually done.
It was like this. Oh, I didn't cut it. Kyle cut it.
Yeah, but you bent it.
Yeah, so what? Look, I bent it back. He can tack this together.
Oh, and there's a hole right here, dude.
Perfect.
We cut it on both sides, rip.
Look at this. Look,
Oh.
did you save the other side?
And then the arrow catch will literally mount right there, and it will be perfect.
Oh, beautiful. So yeah, we'll just put it right here.
It's okay. Wanted to show that because we're dumb and we don't know what we're doing. This is just a cool little moment to show the trial and error. But we
Facts.
figured it out. A little too
Just what I
late.
was finna
Just a bunch
say.
of boys, dude.
We're just a bunch of buffoons.
We're just a bunch of boys. Always figuring out hot rod stuff. You still have to make standoffs for that. And for the probably no, this lower one might fit really nicely. So we'll see. You tell me. I can't see over there. Is it flat over there?
The
Yes.
bottom.
The bottom one?
Yes.
So the only one that needs to stand off is this one?
Yeah.
Why'd you look at me like it was...
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, like this one, right?
Standoff, what do you mean?
So you're just being standoffish. So this one has
Oh
the
my
hole,
god, look at that
It's
hole.
flush.
It's so good.
and then this one has a gap, right? And then those two are flush.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
So what I'm saying is he needs to make like a little pedestal.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
this
yeah,
to
yeah,
look
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Now I really want to put the overfender on and the lower quarter, so we can just hold that up and.
What's the point of holding it up? We know it's where it goes.
Yeah, the point, Dylan, you big dumb idiot.
This is a waste of time.
He hit him.
I mean, if you agree, I don't know.
Breath you take, every move you make. Speaking of wasted time.
I'll be watching.
No, I was saying that wasted time.
You can weld that back
That's the
on,
point.
hopefully.
He didn't say it because now you already knew that he was going to be watching you. It's fine, TJ.
This episode has been a great episode, but my friends, it is coming to a close. Lots of progress made on this. Kyle's going to be getting into fabrication in the next episode. We are going to be rolling into some other stuff. Remember this car? Remember this beautiful A90, the drift build that you guys watched us build? We're going to be testing that this weekend, so we need to spend the rest of today working on this. If you want to see us test, you can go to the Clips channel. It's pretty much the behind the scenes, the vlogs that you guys don't see, that if you're not getting enough content here, you can go to the TJ Hunt Clips and find all this stuff. Thank you guys for watching, your guys' support, your guys' feedback, a lot of debates and comments in all of the videos. We love seeing it. So if there's something that you think we could do better or an idea that we didn't think of, leave it down below. We are always reading the comments. Dylan is always scanning. He loves reading all the beautiful things you guys have to say about him. And
I'm here.
Dude, that was a little slight of a comment. Compliment. Compliment.
Shit,
That was a compliment.
super
You, for me, you're sweet. They're sweet. You guys are sweet.
And don't forget, you can head over to thehuntingcompany.com right now. Calvin, don't put that in my face.
I didn't do that.
And the cargo jackets, the key holders, and the cargo pants. I call them the cargo jackets. The work jackets, the cargo pants, and key holders are all live. So go check them out. That's the best way that you guys can support this channel. And we'll see you in the next episode. Peace out and keep moving forward.
All right, boys. It's been another great one here with TJ Hunt. We will catch the next video on the GT3. I want to say thanks to God for everything. I want to say I hope the rest of you guys' day goes absolutely amazing. And just sub up. It only takes 2 seconds. Hit the push notification bell so you guys will know when I upload. And y'all have a great rest of y'all day. It's been your boy Big Mo, Big Rolls Royce, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.